back, my lovely scientists. We are here with another day, which means we are here with another lesson. Let's go ahead and dive into it, guys. So, good morning, my scientists. What is this lesson about? So, I'm going to go ahead and list over our objectives. We're going to define energy in its key terms, identify different energies, forms of MELTs, and explain energy transformation. We're diving into energy, what it is, the different types, and how energy can change from one form to another. And by the end of our lesson, you'll be able to define its energy, name its forms, and give real-life examples of the energy transformation. Let's keep going. What is energy exactly? Energy is the capacity that objects or substances have to perform work or produce changes in the environment. It is a force that drives and enables things to happen. There are different forms of energy, such as kinetic energy, which is related to motion, potential energy stored in objects, thermal energy related to heat, and electrical energy produced by an electrical current. Energy is essential for the functioning of our daily lives, from turning on a light to powering or heating your house, or it's an indispensable resource for the development and the well-being of our society. Energy is all around us. It's what's let us move. It's what's let us light up a room or power a toy, if you jump or ride a bike or turn on a lamp. That's all energy in action. You might not be able to see energy itself, but you can see what it does. Some of our academic vocabulary obviously will be energy. Kinetic energy, which is the energy of the motion pick, the pick of the rolling ball as it's going down the hill. Potential energy, which is stored energy. And transformation, the energy changing its form. Alrighty, kinetic energy means moving energy, like a rolling ball. Potential energy is stored like a ball waiting at the top of the hill. If you want to take a look at our image that I put right there in the middle, you can reference back to that right up there at the top. It's potential energy being stored like the ball waiting at the top of the hill. Transformation energy means it's changing when its potential energy turns into kinetic as the ball rolls down. Alrighty. Some types of energy, aka or MELTs, are mechanical for movement, electrical for incoming power, light, what we see, thermal, heat, and sound, what we hear. Mechanical is moving, electrical in the power in the wires that lets us see, thermal is the heat, and sound lets us listen. Always remember MELTs, guys. An example of energy transformation, which is a battery that can move energy throughout the light bulb, which then leads up the light bulb. You have the battery, electric energy, and that's which goes into light, and the heat in the lamp. When a battery powers a lamp, its electricity moves through the wires. If you guys can see, as you guys can't see, but you can see how it starts off. The battery is what consumes to make the light bulb light up. The lamp changes electrical energy into light, and we see it. And the heat from the bulb feels warm. This energy is transforming. It doesn't disappear, it only changes. What I want you guys to gain from this is that energy changes forms rather than being consumed. Typically if you see a light bulb and you see it running out, the battery running out, it represents change, that it's not getting enough energy, it's not producing enough energy. Energy is truly never used up. It merely changes forms instead, and the electrical energy in your lamp did not disappear. If you have, like I said, a lamp and its light isn't on, it did not disappear. It simply transferred into heat and light when it stopped working, which is also known as the law of conservation of energy. Now it's time for our think, pair, and share. Without looking at the photo, just close your eyes really quick. Without looking at the photo, can you think of another example where exactly energy changes form? I'll give you guys a sec. Awesome. Perfect. Great. Alrighty. So another thing that can also be it is when you are pedaling on a bicycle. Reference our image right here in the middle. You see our energy in. When we're going up the hill, our potential energy, which is we're stable here, and then our energy out. our kinetic energy going down the hill. Some other examples you guys also said that I've heard right there in the back, maybe something like your legs, your movement of your legs, or eating food, which is a good idea. Awesome, I love that. Some types of energy, MELTs, we're going to do an activity. With these images, I want you to sort the items by their main energy type. Remember, mechanical is movement, electrical is power, light is seeing, and thermal is heat, and sound is hearing. So based off these three images, can we see, let's see, raise of hands, who might know what each image is? Let's do the first one, the guy with the hammer. Anyone want to know, take a guess of what kind of energy is being used right there? Awesome. Yes, mechanical movement. Good job. What about our second image? Yes, thermal, which is heat. We can see it from the heat getting hot from the pot. Awesome. And then our third one. Awesome, electrical power. Good job, guys. Alrighty, I'm going to go ahead and jump into our activity. I have these printed out for you guys. Now that we know our MELTs, because we're such smart scientists, let's put that knowledge to use. I'm going to pass out a sheet of paper with different items and actions, and your task is to sort out these cards based on which MELT best represents the main type of energy involved. This is going to help you guys connect ideas from the real world examples. And before you guys ask, this is going to be a one-person assignment. So let's go ahead and get that started for you guys. Alrighty, and now that we're done with our energy scavenger hunt, I want to present our energy scavenger hunt 2.0, which is going to be our homework for the day. Alrighty, so let's go ahead. Now we're going to find energy all around us for the next few minutes. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to put for the next few minutes. But when you go home, you guys are now energy detectives, okay? I want you to look around your home and identify different types of energy: your mechanical, electrical, light, and thermal, sound. Share what you find on our Padlet board and see if you can find at least one example of each MELT, okay? Remember our instructions: find examples of MELT's energies around you at home and share your results on Padlet. Alrighty, and for all of my wonderful learners, because in our class every scientist is supported. So for our English language learners, we're going to remember to use our bilingual glossaries and sentence starters to help you with new terms and expressing your ideas, which I'll go over with you guys right now in a minute. And for our students with IEPs, I made sure your assignments are adjusted to fit your needs. I'm always available for every single scientist in here for a one-on-one. All right? And remember, everyone can show what they know in different ways. We love them. We love them. Alrighty, guys. Thank you guys so much for paying attention. You guys are awesome scientists. I'm going to give you guys a thumbs up.